if you want to buy a motorbike in Southeast Asia, you're going to want to watch this video. You don't want to get scammed or ripped off. You don't want to buy a faulty motorbike or anything like this. You will not get scammed if you watch this video. I'm going to go through licensing, where to find a motorbike, what to look out for, what to check, how to get the cheapest motorbike, because that's the most important thing too. Best place to find a motorbike is on Facebook. You just add yourself to all the traveller pages and groups in Southeast Asia and the specific country that you're in. There's motorbike buy and sell pages and groups. Put up a post saying that you only want to buy a cheap motorbike, $100 to $150. You're not in a rush, but if anyone needs a quick sale, the cash is waiting. That's the most important thing. You need to find someone that has held onto their bike for that 1 week too long and they've got their flight and they need to leave the country. Rather sell it for $100 than make nothing off of it and then leave. That's $100 for another 100 beers when you're traveling. Don't rush, you need to wait as well. It might take you a week, it might take you 10 days to find a motorbike or to find the person that needs to sell their motorbike quickly. Just keep checking the pages. Okay, once you've found your motorbike, the first thing that you need to do is make sure that the engine is good. That's the most important thing. My bike, everything on it is broken, but the most important thing is it's got a good engine. Turn it on. Make sure it's out of gear. Turn on the engine. I should be able to start the motorbike with the electric start and only the electric start. See that? It's ticking over, but it's ticking over really bad. Come and get close to it. So if you can hear that, it's kind of hiccuping. Did you hear that? It's not going it's going that's bad. That's not what you want. You want an engine that just turns on straight away. I had to give it some gas there. You don't want to do that. If you have to do that and it goes off like this, it's not a good engine. I've ruined this engine. And then what you do is hopefully the engine's turned on alright and it's going. Once the engine's going, leave it on. It should just keep going, really consistent. That's the main thing you're listening for. If you don't know anything about motorbikes, it just has to be consistent. It shouldn't go or I'm a fucking idiot. If the engine just stays on like this and just keeps ticking over, but doesn't hiccup like this, then it's a good engine. That's the most important thing. It shouldn't turn off. It shouldn't just suddenly die and go like that. Once you've tested the engine and everything like that, turn the bike on and just check all of the lights. And a pro tip is to bring someone with you when you're doing all of this. And that person is there for one thing. They're there to check the back brake when you push the brake pedal, but also your friend that you bring here, he or she points out everything that's bad. Oh, this pipe's really rusty. Oh, the engine didn't start very well. Oh, the engine's hiccuping. I don't know about this one, mate. You know, they're your wingman for the bargain. It's very, very important. And the whole time that you're there testing the bike, you don't want to be like really excited. Even if it's your first bike, you don't want to be excited. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get yes. Oh okay, yeah, this is so cool. No. Oh, that didn't start very well. Okay, that's not too good. Yeah, I don't know. Talk with your friend. What do you think about that? And your friend will be like, oh no, the other one started a lot better than that, and it was, you know, and it was the same price or blah 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 blah. So check all your lights. Check your horn. Test the suspension. It's really important. What you need to do is just sit on it hard. If it bounces like that, it's bad suspension. It's not good. It should be like this. It should just a firm bounce. Then what you need to do is take the dipstick out. This one's fused. I can't do it. I tried getting it out the other day, but I can't. Take the dipstick out. Check it for oil. Also have a piece of tissue. Check the oil. If it's dark, it's not been changed. The engine's not been looked after very well. In these fake Honda winds, you need to change the engine oil every 500 kilometers. These are very expensive to change. Check the tires. Lots of tread, no issues with the tire or anything like that. You want to check the chain as well. If the chain is loose like this and it's not oiled like this and it looks really bad, then they probably haven't taken it to a mechanic, because anytime you take a bike to a mechanic, they'll always give the chain an oil and they'll always tighten it up. So it means that they've probably not looked after it that much. So that's just something to look out for. Also, if the bike is really clean and it's just had a brand new paint job, that could mean that it's a crappy bike and they're hiding bad welding or cracks or things like that. So really check everything. If the bike is dirty like this, especially in important parts, then have a look at it. It could be hiding something bad, you know. Take a little bit of tissue, rub it off, you know. You might look like you're being a bit of a Karen or something like that, but the more you do this and the more you chat with your friend, point out all the bad things, the lower your price is going to be. Another really important thing is you need to get on the bike and you need to take it out of sight of the owner and you need to rag it. You really need to rag it as hard as you can. Treat the bike bad, because that's when the bike will show you any of its flaws, like the gears or anything like that. It's super important. Licensing. It's a bit of a weird one in Southeast Asia. Thailand, you should just rent a motorbike. The rest of Southeast Asia, you can buy a motorbike. You just need to have your driver's license from home, international driver's permit, which costs $10 to $20 depending on what country you're from, and you need a helmet. You don't really need to get an official license in all these countries. Really, you should if you want to be completely legal, but everyone leaves you alone if you have a license, if you have your license, your international driver's permit, and you wear a helmet. Another top tip as well, if you intend on traveling around Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam, you want to buy a motorbike with a blue card. I'll put a picture here or something like that because I haven't got mine on me. And that means that you can move between these three countries. I'll explain this in more detail in the description. I'll also put a lot more different tips specific to each country in the description as well. But you should be able to get one of these motorbikes, a fake Honda Win, for $100 to $150 and never pay more than $200 for one of these bikes. They're always getting sold for $300, $350, and as soon as the new owner takes it on, they realise they've overpaid, and that's kind of like the big lie in Southeast Asia of buying a motorbike with these Honda Wins. It's the main motorbike that's here, everyone buys them, they realise they've overpaid, it's just a toy motorbike, but it's super cheap, and make sure you only get it for $100 to $150. I got this one for $150, and it was because the dude had to leave the country on a flight in the next few days, so I waited for the right time and I got it. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it interesting or helpful, please subscribe, like the video, help me grow. If you have any questions to do with motorbikes in Southeast Asia, put them down in the comments and I'll probably make a video. These are all tips I've learned from trial and error, and I've learned the hard way. And I can save you a lot of money if you just listen to this video and if you just listen to these tips. Thanks for the 200 subscribers, guys. I really appreciate it. Never thought I'd get that in under 6 weeks.